Well, some teams in our coverage are probably looking to build off of last year's success, while others, they may want to forget 2016 altogether. Let's have a look at how we got here today with a recap of last season's action.
The 2016 season had everything a football fan could imagine. Triumph, heartbreak, parity, passion, intensity, and most importantly, grit. Football historians, they had their hands full last year as some teams essentially rewrote their program's history books. Like how about those 2016 Waterford Wildcats? TVC Hawking champs, they handed the three-time defending conference champ Trimble Tomcats their first Hawking loss since 2012. Then they made it to the playoffs for the first time since 2002. And oh, by the way, won the first two playoff games in school history. And since we're talking conference champions, those Buckeyes over at Nelsonville York were some outside dogs last year. I'm talking hungry, foaming at the mouth, ready to be cut loose off the chain after going winless in conference the year before. 2016 saw them go 6-0 in conference, winning the TVC Ohio for the first time since 2010. They also captured their first playoff win in 18 years, beating SVC champion Zane Trace. But how could you not when you had both Gridiron Glory Coach of the Year Rusty Richards calling the shots and Player of the Year Alex Mount grinding out on the field? But due to graduation, NY says goodbye to Mount, and last season we had to say goodbye to the SEOAL. The state of Ohio's oldest non-city athletic league, 2016 was the conference's final year with only Jackson, Logan, and Warren remaining. And it was the Jackson Ironmen who took home the conference title for the 5th time in the last 7 years. And last but not least, the MVL, and boy, was it a wild race to the finish for the teams in that league. It seemed like everybody just kept beating up on each other in that conference. First, Philo beats Sheridan, then Sheridan snaps Tri-Valley's 47-game conference win streak, and then Tri-Valley beats Philo. So Tri-Valley, Sheridan, and Philo, they all grab a share of the MVL conference crown in what was probably the best conference title race in our coverage. So if 2016 was any indication of how crazy and exciting 2017 can be, I think we're in for one wild ride.
Hey, if that doesn't get you fired up for week one, I don't know what will. But lucky for us, a week from this very moment, we'll have a full slate of games to discuss.